Hello, hello. I recently hit 100 days of watching anime according to my anime list, so I'll be doing 100 anime reviews, whether the anime is good or bad. Hope you enjoy the series. So I recently watched the infamous School Days, and oh boy, it's worse than I expected. I was sitting in my room and thinking of a new show to watch when I remembered that one of my friends recommended me School Days. So I go to my anime list and check the rating to see what's up, and it has a 5.52 rating. You know, if it's below 6, there's something completely wrong with the anime. But we still dove into it because I had nothing better to do. People only said the ending was bad, so the rest of the show should be fine, right? Episode 1 starts off with our main character, Ito Makoto, where he has a secret crush on a girl named Katsura Kotonoha, and it was love at first sight. But he still needed some material for the evening, so he needed some pictures. Makoto gets seated next to our second female character, Saionji Sakai, which links Kotonoha and Makoto together, which leads Makoto to confess his love for Kotonoha. Kotonoha seemed to like Makoto, so it seems like a promising romance anime. It ends off on a happy note. Okay, it's fine. I have seen this before. Surely the rest of the anime should be fine, right? This is like only first episodes. It can't really be any worse. No. Everything beyond episode 2 and 3 was like horror. I feel like my friend should have paid me to watch this horrendous show. Like, Makoto is just a different breed. I mean, the only thing he wants is breeding, just without the birthing. I mean, he's basically a teenager in heat, and he's trying to fill up his Pokedex with all these schoolgirls. I mean, watching this anime is like playing Doki Doki Literature Club, but instead of horror, it just gives you trauma instead. There's like no redeemable character in this show, other than Katsura at this point. I was a fan of Taisuke before he did the unthinkable to Katsura, and I was shaking when it happened. I was sitting there in my room and like fucking thinking for 5 minutes, like, what did I just watch? Every time you watch this show, it's a constant contemplation of, do I even want to start the next episode? Saionji is a cheerful girl that emotionally manipulates almost everyone around her to get what she wants. All the side characters are simply just unlikable also, other than just Saionji. The show really encapsulates the Doki Doki Literature Club experience, even though the game was probably inspired off this anime. There's also nothing really noteworthy about the music, but how calm the opening and ending is compared to the rest of the show is really something that adds to the experience. I give the anime a 6 out of 10. A character that is not likable is not the same as a bad character. It's actually impressive how the author made almost every character evil or twisted because of they fell victim to Makoto. The show managed to make every episode more twisted or more unwatchable while hiding behind the high school aspects of the show. Just because this show has a ton of unlikable character doesn't mean that the show is inherently bad. But I know some would like to have some kind of relatability or likeness to the character, but I'm sorry, this show is not for you if you're looking for that. My reasoning for giving like a 6 is because how average most of the show is. If you're looking for a really, really average show, with just a really question mark story, this is for you, perfect for you. Most of the female character basically looks alike or have few to none distinction, but I mean, if you're an isekai watcher, this shouldn't be a problem for you. Every character looks like Kirito at this point. At the end for me, I couldn't even take it serious at that point. Like, the voice actor on Saionji, while crying, was too funny. So, should you watch it? I would say yeah. My thoughts shouldn't influence your watching experience, I would say. But, I mean, it's not often you see a show that works like this way, and people still talk about it today because of how unhinged it is, and some would say also how bad the ending is. All I can say is a show you must experience for yourself, and I will not pay for anyone therapy after I recommended this show. It's a train wreck, I would say, but somehow the train wreck just never stops. While researching this show, I looked for the wiki for fun, and it's much worse than expected. The anime has a love triangle, as you know, or more like a pyramid at this point. The extended material for the School Days verse, other than 12 episode anime, is much worse than I expected. I went into the rabbit hole and found the extended family tree for this one. Makoto's father is literally just Genghis Khan, and you can't even blame Makoto at this point for what he did in the show. He just inherited his father genetics. Like, are you watching this family tree? He's a complete menace. This guy's spawn camping at this point. 4 family generations. This man is not okay. This is not okay. That's just all I want to say. See you for another review. Bye bye.